Hey everybody, welcome to day 441 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. We hit our sales goal yesterday. We almost doubled the sales goal yesterday. So yeah, let's finish this summer strong. Yes, I'm just very pleased with the work we've been putting in and the results we're getting here. And you know what? Most of it is thanks to the 12-week year and the reseller intensive program that we have put together at Consignment Chats. So we're in year 3 now. It is 12 weeks. Well, technically 13. And we will be starting a new year, year 4, in the first week of October. So the sign up is going to be in the show notes below. I'll probably put it here for a couple days. I'll probably make another couple of announcements. It is by application only. So if you are interested in joining a serious reseller intensive program and, meeting with like-minded people and setting some goals, no matter if we have part-time, we have full-time, we have hobby sell, it's still your baby, and you can still treat it and do the 12-week year with us. So if you want to apply or you have questions, go ahead. You can you can click on the sign up link below or send us an email at consignmentchats@gmail.com and ask any questions. All right. So the shipping is done. There's been sales coming in. So I probably have a couple more items to ship. I'm doing like this crazy clearance, but I'm going to do an episode on why and how that's all happening. So I won't talk about that much, but lots of low dollar value items going out the door. Yay. All right. So, so go ahead, reset to 0. I'm going to do that. I still have some work to do. So I am not reset yet, but you can bet your bottom dollar I will be reset to 0, just like my friends, by the end of the day. All right. So I'm going to talk about something that happens to me for the first time in all of these years selling on eBay. I've told you my returns are out of control. My percentage is way high right now. People seem to be returning everything. It's nuts. But all right. That's fine. It's still under 3%. So generally we like to be right under 2%. And that's kind of like traditionally where we've been, but it's creeping up and up. And I seem to be processing more and more returns. Now, we have some more sales, but still, the return percentage is getting high. So that's frustrating, but it's part of doing business. We do offer free returns, and I do believe in that for customer service. I think it helps us increase sales. It is not for everyone, but that is our choice. I hope I am not forced to reevaluate that at some point, because I like providing that customer service. When people are buying things and it's not exactly what they want, it happens. I like them to have the confidence to know that we will honor that return and they can buy something else. And sometimes they do. And usually when we get the return, it sells right away, but not in this case, because what happened today for the first time, we received, let's see, I'll block out an empty envelope. It was a $32 shirt that was being returned. And the envelope, it was sealed when it arrived. It is completely empty. I do not think it opened in transit. I think we were intentionally sent an empty envelope. I mean, unless, these envelopes somebody could have opened it, but the way it is it was torn. When I opened it, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I think this was intentional on the part of the buyer, and that stinks to think that there are people out there that do that. However, let's put this in perspective. Been selling on eBay for, 27 years. Now, granted, 13 of those have been very serious eBay selling. The rest were kind of hobby household things. But in all this time, I have never once, I've received the wrong item. I've had people try to scam me that way, but I've never received an empty box or an empty envelope. I've heard people come on YouTube and say it happens to them. It happens to them frequently. I hope this is not the beginning of a trend for us, but yeah, kind of like, all right, I can't believe there are actually people out there that do that. And do they not realize, or they just don't care that it's like a person on the other end? It's not some nameless, faceless corporation. It's an actual person on the other end. So I did put a report into eBay on the return. I imagine that they are still going to make me refund the buyer. I can deduct 50% of the return. So that means I'll be out $16 plus the shipping back. So yeah, kind of stinks, but I will keep you guys posted. But let's put this in perspective for a second. Like, what percentage would this be? It would be like a percentage of all the returns. It would probably be like 0.02% of all the returns we've processed in all these years that this has happened to. It is not that common. It is not going to derail me. It is not going to change the trajectory of my business, or it is not going to make me change a policy. It stinks that it happened, but I'm not changing anything at this point. If this continues to happen, I will definitely address it. Feel kind of like disappointed. But you know what? It happens. Stuff happens. It's happened to other people. Maybe it was about time we had it happen to us. I don't know, but there you have it. So if something like this happens to you, how are you going to choose to deal with it and move on? Are you going to go down a rabbit hole and waste hours and, chase after this money? I said $16. Why did I say $16? It was $32. I don't know why I said 16. So I'm out this year. Oh, because if I refund half, it'll be, yeah. All right. Sorry. Whoo, yeah. All right. So, when something like this happens in your business, I even like hesitated to come on here and talk about this and publicize it, because I don't want to start like some hysteria, right? Like this is going to happen. I should be afraid to sell on eBay. Like, I really want this to be in perspective. This is such a low percentage of sales that it wouldn't even register that this happened. And it's also a very low percent of total returns. So, put it in perspective. These things are going to happen. You need to be able to deal with it and move on and still continue doing business and not get derailed. I see a lot of people go on Facebook and start blasting, or looking the person up and just going nuts with it. I'm going to choose not to do that. I'm going to choose not to waste any more time and energy. Time and energy I spent bringing this to you and reporting them on eBay is more than enough. All right, guys, have an awesome night, and I will see you on day 442 of Reseller Reflections. Night, night.